Now the fun part, recording and editing everything together. There are plenty of resources telling you where to get a mic, so I'm not going to spend time on that. I personally use a nice little task cam so I can be on the road and interview people. If I'm recording at home, I use a Yeti standing mic. So once you have your equipment set up, it's time to start playing around with your voice. This is where it's good to have a sense of tone and goal for your podcast. If you're doing something upbeat and playful, like a pop culture podcast, you're going to want to emulate a certain energy through your voice versus doing a news podcast, which might require a serious tone. Don't sound like you're smiling when you're talking about the Syrian refugee crisis. Make sure your voice matches the tone of your topic. Time of day. I personally like recording in the afternoon once I've woken up and warmed up my voice by talking to other people throughout the morning. Voices tend to be lower in the morning, so if you want the warm bass of a baritone coming through your listeners' headphones, try recording once your voice has warmed up a bit. I do several takes of my voice, and I'm intentional about what I want my audience to feel with each syllable. If I'm going for something more conversational or professional, I am mindful of how my voice should sound. Now this part may seem weird, but run with me. People can hear what your face is doing. Communication is more than just the words that we say. It's a combination of our body language, vocal tone, and verbal message. What we are saying tends to match up with our body language and tone, if we're being genuine. If you have to say something sad, like you're breaking the news to your boyfriend that you will not be moving back to Portland with him, your voice will probably grow quiet, your body will curve in and mimic becoming smaller, even if you're on the phone. Versus if you're so excited that your sister is pregnant and your face lights up and you stand taller and maybe you bounce around a little bit as you exclaim this wonderful news. Our message and bodies are intertwined, which makes sense. It would be eerie if we were smiling and laughing as we were telling people we were fired from our dream jobs. If this happened, I would slowly step away from them. And recent studies have shown that you actually can hear smiles when someone is not in front of you. So be aware of how you want to sound and mimic the matching body language and tone while you are recording, even if you're recording in your closet. I always record the same sentence 3 times using 3 styles of smiles and intention. A soft smile, which is a little curve, a big smile where my eyes light up and my teeth are showing, and then a regular smile, which is just my everyday face. The most important thing is to be yourself. People can hear pretension, insecurity, and arrogance in your voice, unless that's what you're going for, and all power to you. So for homework, practice recording your voice in different ways and pick which ones you find are most fitting for your recording and your goal.